Hey Carol, this is Lucas, and as I was talking with Cindy today, I wanted to make this video for you, showing you a couple tricks and things you can improve on your website and Google Business profiles. It's just it's a lot more things you can do, but this would be probably the most impactful things that are also relatively easy to do. All right, and that way you'll be able to capture a lot more business and strengthen your position within the rankings. All right. Now, we work with a lot of clinics and practices within the aesthetic industry and the health and wellness industry. And as I was making a deep research into the San Diego market for IV therapy clinics, your business came across, and I was looking a little bit in depth to your reviews and your website and your overall online presence. And I figured this would be worth my while and that you will find it probably very interesting and useful. So I give you guys a call. Cindy say yes to send them over. And I figured that why not? Now I'll try to keep it short to not take a lot of your time and try to go straight to the point to not make it too confusing. So let's jump right into it. Now we have your website here. I do like it a lot. It's a very aesthetic website. Everything is well positioned. The text makes sense on the sizes within the titles, the paragraphs, the subtitles, a lot of really good quality pictures. All the colors make sense within the color palette. So overall, it's a really, really nice website. All right, you have all the information here in the footer, but it's a couple of things that I would probably change. Like I would put probably phone number or a way to contact you or the address somewhere here that is not to take a lot of space, right? But like you have the online booking, people can go to contact or to the bottom. But the more information you give on the first side, is usually the better. All right. Now, other than that, your website is pretty nice. I like it. There's a couple of things as well, apart from that you can change based on the content and everything. However, this is gonna take a little bit longer to explain. So let's jump into this side first, and then I'll go over all that part. Now, as you can see, this is what they call a Google Business listing or Google Business profile. All right, you can see them when somebody looks up, for example, IV Therapy San Diego. By the way, this is what it would be considered a keyword. Okay, the search based on a service or an industry that somebody does on Google, trying to find a product or a service. All right. Now, the first thing you see is this part over here, which is the Google Mag Pack. These profiles. All right, the goal with them is to appear in the top 3 on the Google Mag Pack. The higher the better, but at least in the top 3 so people can see it. And now, how do you make your profile to stand out so much that can make it to these positions? Well, basically, you need to make sure that you have a very complete profile, which you kind of do. All right, you want to make sure you have a good amount of pictures, good amount of reviews, etc. Now, in your case, you have a lot of pictures. I would probably add some more, or at least make sure that the pictures that you add are all geotagged. Okay, I was making a little research on that, and a lot of them, mostly all of them, are not. All right, now you have a lot of very good reviews, all 5 stars, which is crazy, which is really, really good. And I noticed that you guys respond all the reviews. That is also very, very important. Keep doing that. All right, because that's a big factor. Now, going to the information. You have all the information here. I will also add all your products and services as well. I know it's a little bit of a pain in the ass, but it does really make a big difference. Okay, your description is pretty good. Just make sure you get some keywords in there and that you can communicate your brand properly. And you have your socials connected as well. One thing that I would do also that you don't have is making posts. I see you have some products over here, but making posts. All right, making the post. They give you an option like Facebook kind of thing to post your offers, updates, etc. You would like to make at least 3 a week, but the more the better. Google wants to see activity on your profiles. And then the most important thing in order to rank at the top is creating citations. Now, a citation is basically your business name, address, and phone number listed the same way you have it with Google on different directories throughout the web. Like, for example, Yelp, Yellow Pages, White Pages, Angie's. I mean, it's thousands of them out there, all right? You want to have it in as many as possible, or at the very least, in more than these guys, all right? So you need to find out how many citations these people have. There's a lot of softwares out there that will tell you, and then you want to create more than them. And that way, once you complete all the other stuff plus this, you'll be no problem ranking at the very top. Now, the second thing that I wanted to talk about is the organic results that you see here. As you can see, ASAP IVs and San Diego IV have the top 3 positions, right? Now, how do you get there? Because Google on the last statistics said that the top 3 results get, I think it was over an 87 or 90% of the clicks for a search, and the top one getting 37% of those. So that is very, very important, okay? Now, again, in order to get there is a couple of things that matter the most, which is content and backlinks. So let's jump into content. Content is basically everything that is on your website, talking about like text, pictures, videos, etc. Now, the sweet spot for Google content-wise is about 1,500 words on the homepage. That's what is proven to work perfectly and effectively, all right? And it's not just any content, it's what they call command content or content command. Basically, that is the content embedded with the right keywords that are ideally buyer intent, all right? The keyword, as I said, is basically these terms that people look up regarding the services you provide or with the area ideally. And you want to have them embedded on your content. That way, when somebody looks something on Google can find your business, and then you use the other sides like the quality of content, the how you explain things, how engaging it is, and the backlinks in order to rank that and show up at the very top. Okay. Now, you have a lot of good content. However, you're far from those 1,500 words. And 1,500 is a really good spot to still make a lot of information, but look aesthetic, because you can position things really, really good. All right. One of the other things that you need to know is that having 1,500 words of content is not mandatory. So if you go to the ASAP's website, you'll see that they don't even have them either, and San Diego IV either. However, this is because pretty much they have no competition. Nobody within the industry here in San Diego is doing the things properly. So then by just doing that, get recognized by a few keywords and building a strong backlink profile, they get away with being at the very top. So it would be somehow easy for you to just beat them on that aspect, and then beat them on the backlink side of the equation would be even easier. Now, what is this backlink thing? When I put your website here, okay, on Ahrefs, this is a tool that gets data from Google and shows to us. You can see that you have 1,000 backlinks coming from 77 different websites, all right? This is the power and the trust level Google gives you, which is not bad, okay? They're pretty close to each other, but you want to ramp this up as much as you can always. But then you're ranking for 1,200 keywords, bringing you 579 people in traffic approximately every single month. If you want the exact statistics, I would recommend you to go on your Google Analytics, and then you will get the exact number. But this is pretty accurate. Now, you're ranking for a lot of keywords. What's the issue? That a lot of them are not keywords that are buyer intent or location keywords, right? For example, wellness IV therapy near me, for example, only has 100 searches, just bring you 5 people in traffic. However, people can be looking up this anywhere in the States, all right? Or IV therapy clinic, you get some traffic from this. However, somebody can be looking this up in Tennessee where you don't have a business, all right? So at the very beginning, you want to rank for the ones that say San Diego specifically, all right? Somebody that is doing that really good is, for example, San Diego IV. If you go to their keywords, you can see that they have all the ones for San Diego ranked properly, and they're bringing a good amount of traffic. And they're bringing a good amount of traffic through their website just with those keywords. And as you see, their backlink profile is not even that big, but these guys are making really good backlinks. And a backlink is basically When another website shouts out your business with an article, a comment, a picture, or anything like that, with a hyperlink, with a link that somebody can click to take them to your website. All right. The thing with this is that a lot of people think that you need a lot of them or like huge amounts but in reality, obviously you need certain amount of them every time. You always want to beat your competitors in amounts and everything. However, the most important thing is quality, because you're not going to get the same strength and power and trust level by Google to rank you high with a backlink coming from a website that nobody knows, that is spammy and the content is trash, that from a website that is well renowned, that everybody knows, that has a lot of traffic and that people go to looking for information. All right, from those websites you will get always a lot more power and you'll rank a lot higher. Now, as you can see, SpaaBloomX, for example, the other guys, they have an insane amount of keywords, but like I said, just like you, obviously they have the proper ones, but also they have all these other keywords that are not even location based. They are bringing a lot of customers to their website. However, it doesn't really mean anything because they would not be converting. Now, like I said, they have a lot of backlinks too. They have a little more than the other ones, very strong backlinks as well. And this is why, for example, you, with the amount of backlinks you have, are not able to beat them on the rankings. Now, once you fix your backlink profile and you make sure you're targeting all the right keywords and put the right content on your website, it would be super easy for you to not just outrank them in this area here, but also take over the organic spots, and that way you will be getting the big share of the business based on Google searches. All right. Now, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know sometimes it can get a little bit confusing, but feel free to shoot me a text, give me a call or an email, and we can talk whatever you like, or even if you want to talk ads as well, or dive deeper into these researches. I'll be more than happy to do so. I'll leave all my information here, and I hope you have a great day. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.